Don't kid yourself. DCF does judge you by what you wear or don't wear. That includes when they come out for home visits, investigations, assessments, fee hearings, as well as when in court. I had a client told him to wear to court what he had worn to church the previous weekend. And his name was Jacob, and he said, "That's easy, Mr. Seaver, I can do that." I said, "Thank you." And I didn't go any further. Jacob showed up in court with a pink tuxedo. Yes, a pink tuxedo. And he meant well. He did what I asked him to do. Because that is what I explained to the judge he had wore at church on Sunday. And I said, "Judge, it was my fault." And I took accountability, ownership, and responsibility. "Judge, I told my client Jacob to wear what he wore to church on Sunday. And what he wore last weekend was he was in a wedding, a beautiful pink tuxedo. So I wanted the judge to know this was not disrespectful or Halloween or playing games with the court, that this was my fault, that they do judge the book by the cover, and I didn't want you to think that he was playing games or a prank or being silly. This is very serious stuff here with very serious consequences and very serious outcomes. And I don't want my client to be harmed or hurt by this." The judge smiled at me and said, "Mr. Seaver, no offense taken, and thank you for your explanation." I said, "You're welcome, Judge." Now, DCF, on the other hand, they will judge you. They will look at you and your circumstances, in your dress, in your manners, in your speech. And I say to you, always do the very best you can to speak clearly, enunciate your words, dress appropriately for the occasion, and make sure that you get across the evidence and the facts that you want to give to DCF, whether it's documentary in nature or by witnesses. But make sure that you're not the issue, nor your dress. Talk to a blue in the face, it doesn't matter, but it does. We can talk about people don't judge you by the book, by its cover, but they do. We can talk about how it's not fair, or life's not fair, but they do. They judge you. So how you dress is appropriate. My humble suggestion is, whether it's a home visit, an assessment, fair hearing, or going to court, you should always wear the color blue, which is the trust color. And you should also dress appropriate. If you don't have a suit, coat, and tie, no worries. Go ask some friends who are about your same size and borrow their sport coat, if you can. If you can't, make sure that your clothes are clean. Wear a blue shirt. Wear a nice pair of blue slacks if you have them, or khaki slacks. Some shoes that are shine. But show due deference to whatever occasion it is, so that you look dressed appropriately. Same thing with the women. No bling bling, little or no makeup. Look like Martha Stewart. Don't wear dresses that are too high. Don't wear stiletto heels. Be conservative. Because we have very serious things. When you're involved with DCF, it's a very serious case, and there are very serious outcomes. Think about how you're dressing, what you're dressing, and be appropriate. Good luck. If this video helped you, you got a friend or a family member you love that you think would benefit, please share it.